Welcome to Bill's Bridge Basic, the start of a series of classes for bridge with the assumption that the viewer knows nothing about the game. We're starting at square one. What is bridge? Saturday, April 6, 2013. Bridge is played with a standard 52 card deck with no jokers. The suits are ranked, with spades being the highest, then hearts, diamonds, and clubs. Spades and hearts are the major suits, diamonds and clubs are the minor suits. Within the suits, the cards are ranked from 2 being the lowest to ace being the highest. It takes exactly 4 people to play a game of bridge, not 3, not 5. There are 2 teams of 2 players. For the sake of our discussion here, one team will be north-south, the other is east-west. They face opposite each other at a standard card table. The dealer, typically chosen by lot or by tournament, starts by dealing out the entire deck of cards, 13 cards to each player, dealing them clockwise around the table. The dealer then begins the auction. The auction determines the contract. The auction is similar to an auction when you're buying something at a market. The high bidder wins. The auction determines the trump suit, which we'll talk about shortly, determines how many tricks you must win, how many you're claiming to win, and it determines who is to declare, who begins the play of the hand, and double and redouble are other calls, but we'll cover that in another class. The auction begins with a dealer and it proceeds in a clockwise direction. Each player at his or her turn makes a call. A call is a pass, a bid, a double, or a redouble. A pass says that you do not wish to enter into the auction on this round, but it does not prevent you from making another call next time around if the auction is not closed. A bid consists of a denomination and a level. The bid is a proposal. It has 2 parts, a level and a denomination. A level establishes the number of tricks your team must win. The denomination establishes the trump suit, if there is one, or no trump. Let's suppose you bid 3 hearts. You're saying you want hearts to be trump, and that your team with hearts as trump will win 9 tricks. The first 6 tricks are called book. So if you bid 1, you're actually saying you and your partner together will take 7 tricks. If you bid 2, you say 8. The highest bid you can make is a level 7, which says you'll take 13 tricks or all of them. Each bid must be higher than the last bid. Let's take an example. Your opponents bid a diamond. The next bid must be higher than 1 diamond. It could be 1 heart, 1 spade, 1 no trump, or 2 hearts, 2 spades, 2 no trump, but could not be 1 club, because clubs are lower ranking than diamonds. If you bid clubs, you have to go to the 2 level. 2 clubs. When does the auction end? Every player has an opportunity to make a call. If all 4 players, beginning with the dealer, pass, the hand is thrown in, the next dealer deals a new hand, and we off to the next hand. After the first bid, the auction ends after 3 consecutive passes. Here's a sample auction. South opens 1 diamond. West passes, north bids 1 spade. East wants to bid clubs, he has to go to the 2 level, 2 clubs. South bids 2 spades and is followed by 3 passes. 3 passes ends the auction. The contract is the last bid, which is 2 spades. The declarer is north, because north is the first player of the north-south team that mentions spades. Now, since north is the declarer, the opening lead comes from east, and the dummy is declarer's partner south. Scoring. The declaring team is the team winning the auction. In the example north-south team we saw. If the declaring team makes their contract, which means they take as many tricks as they proposed in the auction or more, they will win points. If the declaring team fails to make their contract, failed to make the number of tricks they proposed, the defending team wins points. Other ways in which you getting points. Bidding and making game, which we'll talk about in the next day or two. Game is a contract of 3 no-trump, 4 hearts, 4 spades, 5 clubs, 5 heart, diamonds, or higher. Bidding or making a small slam, which is a 6th level of anything. A grand slam is a 7 level, anything. For rubber bridge only, holding 4 or 5 of the top honors in a single hand, it's called honors, 100 or 150 points. And 4 aces in the same hand at a no-trump contract is also holding honors for 100 points. For duplicate only, bidding and making any contract, you get a 50-point bonus. Tomorrow we're going to look at the actual play of the cards, because the play of the cards is critical, as well as the bidding. You want to make your contract. The defending side wants to set the team who has the contract. See you Sunday.